Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to be doing the 2 math problems for student video number 5. So let's get into it. Our first problem is right here, the summation of 2/3 k. So the first thing we want to do is or what I like to do is to write down my variables. So a is equal to 1 because there's nothing in front of the 2/3, so that's assumed to be a 1. Your r value is 2/3, and the n value is well, we know it goes up to 10, and that value is n minus 1. So we can calculate that n is equal to 11. The series only goes up to, or the sum only goes up to 10, so it's a finite series, so it converges like all finite series do. So once we have these variables, now we just got to plug it into our formula, which you can see here. So that's what I did here, and when you plug this into your calculator, it's not going to zoom, but yeah, you get 2.9653. Another thing to note, I don't know if you can see it very well, but if you go to math and then 0, you get a summation. There's an actual function in the calculator that will do summations for you. The only thing with that is you have to put the numbers in exactly as you see them, and it won't give you, if you're asked to give the problem in terms of pi, you have to do it by hand because the calculator won't give it to you in terms of pi. And the more complicated problems, technically the calculator can solve them, but you might be waiting for 20 or 30 minutes. So it's a lot quicker and easier, honestly, to do it by hand. But there is an option in your calculator for these simpler problems. They will solve it for you. So moving on to the second one, here we have the summation of k to the 6 over 5k to the 6 plus 3. So I use the limit comparison test to determine whether it diverges. So with the limit comparison test, we start off with the k to the 6 over 5k to the 6, and when you simplify that down, you get 1 over 5, which is your summation of bk. Using the p-test, 1 over 5 is less than 1, so we can say that the summation of bk diverges. That'll be important later on. Next, we plug in our original values up here, our original problem, over what we got over here. And you flip the denominator and multiply, and you get 5k to the 6 over 5k to the 6 plus 3. You use these first coefficients, and you get the limit as k approaches infinity is equal to 5 over 5, which equals to 1. So L is equal to 1. Now, so from this, we have 2 very important pieces of information. L is a finite positive number, and the summation of bk is divergent. And according to our rules in our notes, don't mind my handwriting, it's kind of bad, but if L is a finite positive number, then the summation of AK and the summation of BK either both converge or both diverge. So because we know that L is a finite positive number, and because we know the summation of BK diverges, that means the summation of AK also has to diverge. So the problem is divergent, both of them.